Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. Last time we found out a whole lot here in Killer Frequency. Last time we found out a whole lot, guys. It turns out Clive's not actually the murderer. He was actually trying to save people, and he was part of a cover-up of a boy that was actually murdered back in the 50s, I think? That's what I'm assuming. I don't know. But Virginia, who we saved, and Sandra both seem to know something about it. So we're about to go and question them. And yeah, let's hop straight into it. Are you ready to catch a murderer, Skeledog? Yeah, I am too, buddy. It's our job?
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line.
Let's do it!
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Alright, let's question Virginia, shall we?
Fredman Plunker here. Who's this? Is it you? Goose.
Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Radio
Solving
man?
mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right,
The
on.
huge.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
I'd be jumpy
Can't
too.
blame you. I'd be jumpy too.
We don't
I'm
need to,
so
like,
sorry this happened to you,
immediately go after her.
I thought...
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Clive.
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
Don't play dumb,
You
Virginia.
mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Oh, I just
Clive's
realized
the
there's
janitor
gum.
at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
We thought so
We
too.
thought so too, but
You don't understand. All those years ago, he...
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest he... Well,
and we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
Oh,
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them, and we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab.
huh.
And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found.
Interesting.
Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it.
Oh no.
And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment
Dang.
if I did what he said. And that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know
God.
why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand. She needed me.
We understand.
It's okay.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia.
That's crazy.
So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death.
Who's the
But for who?
employer? That's gotta
Why
be the
cover up
Whistling
these
Man, right?
details?
Huh.
Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death.
Yeah.
Do you want to call her?
Because
I
she
do.
didn't find the body in the right spot.
All right, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
She didn't
I
find it in
wonder what
that
she's
area,
hiding.
but she was forced to
We'll hopefully
say
find
she
out
found
soon.
it. I guarantee
Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16,
The Scream.
And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Aw. That sounds nice.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you
Wait,
back.
wait.
too.
You got my number. But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest.
Of course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
That's funny. I didn't expect him to actually flirt.
He was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Or you keep.
Have you had to keep quiet about anything? Any secrets you've had to keep?
What would I have to keep quiet about?
I don't know. I mean, could be that you've seen something or heard something.
I'm trying not to be too snarky or anything.
And even if I did, what would that matter? And it was years ago.
You okay?
Sandra, are you okay?
It was years ago.
We know.
We know, Sandra.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river,
It was in the
it was
river.
the studio. Do you understand?
Yeah,
Sure. I understand.
we
My
understand.
rent just kept going up. He said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Of course.
Of course. We understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river? Right? Right? I'm sorry. I can't do this.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just
So
this
why
second.
would someone want to kill some drunk kid?
Welcome to 189.16, The
Scream.
With me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight.
Is this
But I wonder if you
Polly?
could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
Sure.
You know
why not?
what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my God damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deal.
Oh, God.
Packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move on.
I
We've
forgot
already
you
got
can't
another
block
caller
people.
on the line.
This is 189.16.
The Scream.
I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller. Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza.
Oh my God.
Come rain or sleet or whistling wind, we'll be there.
Jesus.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay? Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets him with his own pizza slicer.
Oh,
Jesus, Forrest?
you just said that on there.
Sorry, that was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high.
I thought that was about to like be a big deal.
Anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call. Whenever you're ready.
If it's him again, I swear.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream.
Scream.
With me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. Ah, I bet I know why you're calling. I'm sorry I didn't play your song. There's a lot going on. But please?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Are
Are
you
you
in
in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean...
Yes, he's after me now.
I don't trust
You?
Dawn whatsoever.
So, he must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Right.
Okay. Tell us everything.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I
Huh.
came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Can a neighbor let you in?
I only moved in last week. I don't know anybody yet.
I don't trust
There's
her.
a buzzer here, only the keypad for the entry code. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
Sound really carries at night. Shit.
Sounds like a noisy part of town.
It is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. I can't get any... The whistling man. He's coming down the street.
I don't hear him.
He's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
Okay, what's the security system?
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says, Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the Whistling Man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy.
We'll play her
while
song.
I try to break Dawn into her apartment. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Off.
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what. We have a Starling 4000, or whatever, here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station.
Oh, she's trying to get into ours.
Well, I'm not sure who. But to help someone.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere, Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
She's trying to get into here. She's the killer.
Woodside Apartments. Coming soon, hmm? No pets. Not open until... What?
Ah. It's not a talk. No. She's trying to get into the building, dude. Let's go see if we can say something about this.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
Nothing by way of key codes.
I see.
Any ideas, Peggy?
Dawn says she's stuck outside the Woodside Apartments with the Whistling Man nearby. She's locked out because of some new security system.
Yeah, the Starling 4000.
Right. And we had the same security system delivered here. Clive was going to install it, so check the basement. I'd guess that's where Clive would have stuff like that.
Thanks, Peggy.
No problem. Don't take too long.
Oh my god, Forrest, tell her. Oh lord. Okay. Maybe this area back here?
Order delivery form. Starling must have left this by accident. This system's not even installed at Woodside. Starling 4000. User manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Okay. Can we give her the alarm warning one? Please? Are we able to do that? That way it like locks down everything so she can't get in. Cause I don't trust this lady. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Okay.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I found a flyer for the apartments. They're not open for move-in till next month. No pets, and they're located pretty far from the trains.
Ah, so Dawn probably isn't trying to get into Woodside, is she?
Nope. You remember who else has a Starling 4000 installed, though?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
Nah, if she kills my boy Roller Ricky.
That might be a good idea.
Okay, one moment. I got the number here. Patching you through.
Shit.
He probably can't hear it over the music.
Okay.
Forrest, I don't know about this. This is super weird.
Just put me through to Don. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay, if you say so.
We'll give her the
Line 1,
code
whenever you're ready.
to the...
Are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I'm so afraid.
Mm-hmm.
What's the code to the gate?
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest. Son of a bitch. Ah!
Gotcha, sucker.
Is she?
She breaking in?
Yeah, stay out! Nobody disrespects the sanctity of the ring!
Yeah!
Don't ever come back here again! I'm calling the cops!
Thank God.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him! That was the whistling man! The alarm gave me just enough time to get my right. I don't
Dang.
like
So it is her.
I can't let anything happen to Maxie. He's my best friend, you know? Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window. My man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever. That's a done deal.
Thanks, Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Gallows Creek, here's some music while we process what just happened.
Let's try our new one.
So, the whistling man
Yeah.
is a woman?
I worked it out a while ago.
Yeah,
I had a feeling
worked
it was
out
her.
a while ago.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it. She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
I knew she wasn't right.
Is that right, Sherlock? Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me outside, yeah.
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So, what now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One
Dawn.
who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
We're neighbors.
Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
This could be a
This
fake
could
name.
be a fake
More than
name.
likely, yeah.
If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Dang, that's crazy.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call.
Alright.
You're through to Forrest Nash on 189.16.
The Scream.
Hey, man.
Murphy?
Damn straight.
Murphy!
You in danger again?
Nah, man. I've just been listening to the show here at home. And since you asked folks to call in if they could help out, well, I'm calling. I don't know if I can say as much as other folks have, but I figure I wouldn't be a good role model to Fernando if I didn't try to help, you know?
Attaboy, Murphy. You're a good father.
You're a good father, Murphy.
Absolutely. Fernando's a lucky kid.
Oh, thanks. So, what do you want to know?
Well, what can you tell us?
I don't know, really.
All right. Well, do you know anything about the death of George Barrow?
Absolutely nothing.
What about the killer herself?
Herself? Man, I didn't get my ass kicked by a lady. Now I went toe to toe. It was a man.
You heard the last call, right, Murphy?
Yep.
So you know it's a woman, and you were trained by a VHS, Murphy.
I know, but man, how could it have been a woman under that mask?
Let's just move on. Do you know anything about the history of the Whistling Man?
No, sir. Tonight's the first time I ever.
What?
I moved here 3 years ago, man. What do you want from me?
No worries.
Hey, man, no worries. Just thank you for trying.
Right. Sorry I couldn't help y'all more, man. Now, if you'd have asked me about gators.
Forrest, we have a call coming in.
Sorry, Murphy. I think that's all we've got time for right now.
All right. I'll catch y'all with the gator talk later.
Oh my god, yes.
Well, folks, that was a bust. But perhaps our next caller has more they can tell us. Let's find out.
We need a Murphy's Gator talk on K-Fam,
This
please.
is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere.
Nancy
I don't know
Drive,
what to
Nancy
do.
Drive.
Please help me.
Oh, she's really close to us. Breathe.
Easy. Take a breath. Relax.
Okay. We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. I just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Was it a woman?
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know.
Whistling
Please,
Man.
we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited till they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait. Why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Where is he
Can you
hurt?
tell us where your friend was stabbed?
I have a
He stabbed him in
theory.
his stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it.
Jason.
Phone
No
in St.
Jason.
Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Okay, really quick. So I have a theory. So as we know, it's a woman, right? There was a kid that died. What if the woman is in somewhat a relation to the kid, whether it's a mother, sister, girlfriend, whatever, and that's why she's killing all these people, because they all seem to have some sort of connection to the kid's death. They mentioned that the kid gets drunk a lot and gets into fights frequently. So maybe some teenagers took it too far, aka the class of 69, and that's why she's targeting all them, because she believes that they actually killed the kid. That's my theory, but hey, that's just a theory. Let's keep it going.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16.
The
We
screen.
have a
Oh.
stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh God, I'm sorry. But the ambulances, well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get to ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize
Gotcha.
him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this.
Kim.
But I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
We can handle it.
I'm sure.
I have
we
my
can
phone camera ready.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it, I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out.
Oh yeah, everyone knows
It's
that.
stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
Oh god. Okay. Keep
I'm still
going.
with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right. Don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized. And
I got
get him here
photos.
as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Alright.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
How's Jason?
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left. But he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
Don't touch the
No,
knife.
don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here.
Apply continuous
We're
pressure.
all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
Okay, we need to secure the knife.
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and...
Okay.
What else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Okay, we need clean cloths for that. Use... Well, the laundry could be
Sorry
dirty.
about this, Casey. I think it's best we use your jacket. It's probably less likely to bleed through.
It's just a jacket. Give me a second. Here we go.
Ah, I'm sorry, Jason.
Sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. Oh, I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right.
Oh,
She's
Lord.
probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Could somebody
Could
nearby help?
somebody nearby help them? Maybe drive them to the hospital?
You know, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Do you have anybody in mind?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago.
All
so a
these?
bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Go on.
Go on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Oh.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, "The future is floppy"?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
What?
I'm talking about floppy disks.
Oh, God.
Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Ah.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Alright. Now we're good. There we go. Hey, we got all the doors to the station. Here we go.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Hint, very important date. Okay. The standard course. Okay, so we need to get Reginald Scott once we get in there. Gotcha. I want to believe. Oh, that's the same poster in, crap, what's it called? Voices of the Void. That's cool. Alien sightings. 85. Okay. So he's a big alien guy. Ew. 09. Ten nine. What? Who's the movie killer?
Could this be it?
$11:07. Very important date. Okay.
Nice.
Let's go. Oh Lord. Okay, who do we need? Reginald Scott. It's Peggy's. Should we do a snoop?
Hey, Peggy. I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe don't bring those little drink umbrellas into work for a while.
What? Why are you reading my
First time.
file? You need to find someone who can help Casey. We already know I can't. Don't waste time.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I can read the rest of this later.
I wonder what he has on me, but we don't have time for it. So there's not a Reginald Scott, is there? Reginald Scott. Oh my god, that's Reggie. I'm an idiot. Keller? I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't be like... Should we just start randomly guessing people? I want to try Karen because it looked like she had her name signed on the thing. Was that the game? I severely hope so. Alright. Maybe John? Is Peggy still there? Hello?
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Did you find what we need?
Hold on, Peggy. If you see. Oh, John was a war medic. Okay. I think I know who to call.
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I... Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
He's going into shock.
It sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Elevate
Casey,
Jason's leg.
I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes. I'm looking at my notes.
What was that
We need to
banging?
get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey? Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him new ones? Or... Oh, God.
Apply additional.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I'm using the laundry to keep him warm. So... I'll use the cleaning rags on the car. They don't look dirty.
Okay.
I'll fix his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please. Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Sorry. I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
Be strong for
Casey.
Jason.
I need you to be strong for Jason. Sit with him and reassure him that everything's gonna be okay. Okay?
I didn't even see the other options, but I know that's the right one. It's got to be.
I can't give him what he needs. Please sit down. I can't lose him. All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Yeah.
I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house.
Ooh.
Something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks.
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest, if this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
Somebody has been
A man
stabbed.
has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or... Never mind. He's lost a lot of blood, and he's passed out. We need you to help him.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously, I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over.
Let's go, John.
If he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak, and then just started thrashing.
How is he now?
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Don't worry,
Casey,
Casey.
help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on. Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in. I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now. Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason.
Dang.
Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Is that it? Alright, let's head back up. Alright. Yeah, let's keep playing this
Play a
one.
record, Forrest.
Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger with their single, One Last Goodbye.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Is it saying it's about to be the end? How long have we been recording? You know what? We can finish the game. Let's do it.
Let's roll.
You got it. Oh, we've got another call coming through, too. Time
Alright.
to turn the music off.
Welcome back to 189.16,
The Scream.
I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, it's me, Roller Ricky.
Hey.
Maxie's here too.
Good to hear from you again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man. Thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little White Wing Halo number? Maybe something for the KFAM Halloween party.
All right, everyone, let's calm down. Ricky, I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Really?
Oh? What's that?
You see, man. Me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a
Ah.
gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star
Yeah,
wide
offensive
receiver.
lineman.
Ricky, they called me.
All right, and what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Tell
Am
me
I-
about him. What was George like?
I didn't know him for long, man. Sad to say. We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there. Man, I remember George and his girl there. There was a whole lot of love, man. I could see it, you know?
It's his girl.
Please, what was her name?
I never got her name, man. He just called her Bean. I didn't really know her before or see her after that.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw a goddamn whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home.
Wait a
Not
minute.
George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but
He's the whistling man, George.
if anyone deserved to die that night,
Because the whistling man jumped into the river and he was never found, but then George was found in the river. Oh my god, and that's why they covered it. Right? That's what it is?
Ricky.
That's gotta be what it is.
You're not.
If so, that is crazy.
I know that now, man.
And now the girlfriend's like taking it on?
It took a long time to learn, but
I don't know, maybe I'm
Yeah.
wrong.
just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines. Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
Night, Ricky. All right, folks. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious bean, please call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now.
It's gotta be the Dawn.
Oh, we have another call coming in. But hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
You good?
Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. You're gonna love this next track. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got
Leslie!
Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez.
Ah.
We got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
So help
It's
us off.
been non-stop since you left. Please tell us you're bringing help.
You bet!
Let's
Leading
go.
a whole goddamn squad towards Gallows Creek as we speak. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines. They had no
Ah.
idea what was happening.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the whistling man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the whistling man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the Whistling Man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
What do you
You
need?
can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The Whistling Man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is.
Alright.
We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my
I'll do
best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars.
Let's do it, baby.
Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
I don't think it.
I hope you're right. The sooner this is over, the better.
I am right. Trust me. Anyway, we should get you back on air. Taking callers is the only way to see this through. Okay,
Alright.
Forrest, shut the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to the Scream.
Scream.
With me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller. Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John, is he going to be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine.
Let's
Got
go.
him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much.
So far, we've
You
only
have
lost
been
like
there,
what,
then.
one person?
God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Jason, we meet at last.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you. Oh.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you.
He's gonna tell us.
Guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason. Where was I? Ah, yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now.
Mm-hmm.
It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest.
Huh.
And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
What happened?
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it.
Ah, okay.
We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our Whistling Man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean? Oh, yeah. I guess George did.
Does he
call
know who
her
it
that.
is? Is it Dawn?
Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight.
Yeah.
Her name was...
What? What happened? Are we still on air?
Oh, Lord.
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, oh, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement.
Oh, God.
I picked it up a while ago, in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area, in the far back corner, up on the wall.
Okay.
I spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
Oh, Lord. This is it. We're going to see him, aren't we? Oh, Lord. I already know it. He's going to be down here. We're going to have to hide from him or something.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
Whoops. Is he gonna be back here? Is this it? No, it's the one way over here. Yep.
That must be it. Boom! We've got power.
All right.
The Whistling Man. I need to warn Peggy.
All right. Oh, he's up there. Crap. Where is it?
What the hell?
Oh, Lord, he got in. Oh, no.
Oh no. Peggy! Where'd you go?
No.
No way. This can't be happening.
There he is. Is he saying take a seat?
A call. Where's Peggy, Dawn?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet.
The design's so cool.
Still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well... I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
Welcome to
Wait, what?
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if you crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world,
Wait, where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
There's multiple
I'm not
people.
there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy, and if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
But I can see you. You're standing right in front of me.
Oh, I get it. You're wondering who's there at the station with you. Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Your son?
Your son? You mean you... Wait, that he...
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
Oh!
2 whistling knights. Of course.
This some Scream
That's how you're
stuff,
always
bro.
able to get around town so quickly. And Murphy, he was right, wasn't he? He did fight a man.
He did. I taught my boy to never run away from a fight.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie Campbell?
Marie Campbell.
George's old girl. Oh. Well, it sure has been years since I last saw. Oh, God damn it.
Where's this
Where are you
going?
going with all of this?
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
What?
Listen to me.
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Okay, Marie. I'll do it.
Good. Then let's talk about the night.
This is
George was
tense,
murdered.
dude.
Murdered? Listen,
I said you speak when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago. And that's why I want you to interview us.
Ah, I can do that.
Interview you. All right. I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest.
Uh-huh.
Good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
Oh, Lord.
I need to drag this out.
Yeah.
I can buy Leslie time to get back
So
to
just keep it
Gallows
going,
Creek.
keep it going,
And
keep it going.
If I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
I don't want to tell her to hit him. Do you want to die? No. Be honest, Teddy.
Be honest with me or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. Ow. What the hell?
Oh, Teddy.
God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new
Whistling
guys.
night. Yeah, Whistling night.
I understand that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just the night that Mooney went missing. But Whistling Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point.
Huh.
God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
Ah.
Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know,
Wow.
because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself together.
So a prank gone wrong. This is what this
You were
is.
afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there. Bloody, like he'd just been stabbed.
Ah.
And the whistling man. Screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
Did you? Did you
Did
ask
you
him?
ask Ricky if he knew or not?
I didn't see any reason to. Why?
Because Ricky phoned up earlier. He didn't know anything about it, Marie.
What?
He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything.
Ah.
But he, well, it doesn't matter.
Now her plan's unfolding.
About it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
Really?
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on. Oh,
You kind of had that one coming, buddy.
damn it.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role. He
I'm trying to keep on asking questions so that way he keeps
Jason's
going.
still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing. I'm telling you, it's just a joke.
I could stall for time here.
Get
How did you
emotional.
feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small and confused, and
Who was under the
Who was
mask?
Marie? Who was the Whistling Man?
it was Chuck. Chuck Brody. Laughing away. He
Wow.
stops. And he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Damn.
How do you know what happened?
I saw it.
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him. God damn it. I just chased him up there and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out.
Damn.
You saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized. Ugh,
Teddy's a piece of shit.
bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all,
Yeah, then like, why are you gonna
Why?
cover it up?
Why the cover up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest. And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong.
That's how most of these things
So
go, my friend.
Father sent Clive out to clean it up.
Ah.
Why should a blip ruin my future?
George was a blip?
Reassure
It
her.
wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
she found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She
God
said something about her rate
damn.
going up. Unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
Oh my god.
I'd answer the question if I were you, Teddy.
Yes, okay. We own most of the town.
God.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
That's crazy.
That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but...
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice.
She got threatened.
She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. But Maurice Russell is dead now.
God. Keep her talking.
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
How long is this gonna go on?
Idea.
I keep feeling like I'm gonna pick a wrong option.
Started. He shouldn't have pushed my George off the cliff. He should have been punished. It's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined the football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
The winning throw? The gym?
Gallows Creek High. In the gymnasium.
That's right, Forrest. Not that it matters, but yes, we're here. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So,
Marie? Where?
oh my god.
Peggy!
Teddy?
You gotta help me.
Quiet. You'll talk more later. Now I have to talk to someone who mattered more than you ever did. Peggy. It's been so long since I've seen your face.
Wait, what?
Marie! Oh my god. I thought you...
And here I was. You'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
No way.
Sister. Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died. And that I should come
I
to
forgot
the
about that
funeral
call.
reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you,
Dang.
Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the
That
radio.
is wild.
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
Jesus. Keep stalling.
What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared. I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No, they told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
She got pregnant.
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault.
I can't-
Really, it's Mom and
I can't
Dad
get over
who should be
the
seeing you
design.
now.
I love it.
But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Next best thing. Do you mean?
Someone has to pay for what they did.
Marie,
No, 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 no.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
Oh my god.
the card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Well,
Henderson police! Freeze! No!
Oh.
Get out of there!
Peggy!
We have 2 wounded, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie!
Hey, Zara! I need you to look after Peggy.
Peggy Weaver. Oh my god.
Got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Oh, we actually did it.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash. And it's been a
Scream. Forrest Nash survived the Whistling Man. Is that it? Dang, we only lost 2 people? Who else did we lose? Oh, Cynthia. I didn't even realize we lost her, too.
Officer Trout, come in. One suspect is in custody. We trailed the other suspect into the nearby woods.
Martinez, Chuck, Seth. Chad.
It's a killer frequency.
Killer frequency.
I can feel my heartbeat and it's bursting
Dang.
my chest.
That was awesome, dude.
And it's playing the song
Wow.
we love best. I can
It just did like that little epilogue thing, so I'm interested if it's gonna say more. Oh, there we are.
We have the suspect cornered at the top of Whistling Point.
Oh. Oh shit. Is she gonna fall? She's gonna jump off, isn't she?
Stop! Put your hands in the air! Get down on the ground! Don't move! Nobody else has to get hurt!
Huh. God, such a big cast.
Suspect has jumped!
Yep, I called it.
Officer Luco, do you have a visual? Negative. No sign of the suspect anywhere.
The whistling man. Back into the water. So is that it? I'm gonna give it a little bit longer. Seems like that's everything. Oh. Dang. So that's it, huh? Holy crap, dude. That was insane. I love that. Hold on, let me fix the camera real quick. Golly, I don't even know where to start, man. That was incredible. One big thing I want to start off with, the characters were amazing. I mean, like, every single one of those characters we had on that phone, I cared about. And, like, I liked a lot, genuinely. The comedy, genius. I love the comedy of it. Because it's such a, like, it's such a serious situation combined with comedy. It's, they just blend so perfectly, and I love it. And then there's so many moments where you're just like, what, really? Like, whenever you think Clive's the killer, or this or that, and the closer and closer you get to the end, there's just more and more twists stacked on each other. Gosh, it's so good. And then seeing the whole thing connect at the end with everybody in it is just yeah, like I was saying, the characters were incredible. I loved every single one of them, and those I didn't like, you're meant to not like. Let's see, what else is there? The gameplay was genuinely fun. It reminded me a lot of the game I played, Lifeline, whenever I was little, to where you're just, like, helping someone out. And it's just super cool, like, sitting there having to, like, help people out, and then you run over here and do this thing, you run over here and do this thing, and they have different little puzzles for everything, and it makes for, like, it constantly has that feeling of something new and something new and something new. It's not the same thing over and over again while still having similar gameplay to what it already has. The visuals were incredible. I mean, it wasn't any crazy graphics or anything, but like I just love that aesthetic of like that 80s aesthetic, you know, the pink coming through the windows, the blue, the purples. It was just Whistling Man's design was sick. I absolutely loved him. He was super cool. Definitely had like a couple little cheesy moments here and there, but I mean, it's a comedy, so yeah, that was incredible. I love that. That honestly may be my favorite series I've done. Stray's been my favorite for a while, but that comes really dang close, dude. And they did so well with like making like tense situations to where even if you could like wait as long as you want to answer the question, it feels like you got to answer it now and now and now. Like, not even in just the timed events, just the regular questions people would ask. It feels like, oh, I got to get this answer as soon as possible. That's how well they did it. And just the concept behind it is really cool. I mean, the idea of, like, being a radio host and, like, the whole town is, like, being hunted by this killer and you got to, like, help him. And there's so much conspiracy and stuff behind it. I just, so good, dude. Be sure y'all go play that game for yourselves. That was amazing. We only got out with 2 people dead, which... kind of wish I could say I saved them all, but can't save everybody. I don't know how Cynthia died. That's kind of weird. But yeah, I hope y'all have really enjoyed the series because I've absolutely loved it. I mean, it wasn't even like some like crazy like building story, but it's just like you become so connected with the characters because of how funny and like dumb some of them are. Yeah, it's just a super fun game to play. Like genuinely, it's just fun. But yeah, I think that's all I really have about it, guys. Like I said, be sure y'all go play this game. It's absolutely incredible. Yeah, merch, W down below. And, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.